President Trump is continuing efforts to end the Russia-Ukraine war. The president is pushing for a face-to-face meeting between President Putin and President Zelenskyy. Taurean Small is live at the White House with the latest on this possible meeting. Taurean.
Alan, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said discussions about security guarantees for Ukraine are still ongoing, but as of now, it will not include U.S. troops.
The White House says accommodations are underway to arrange a face-to-face meeting between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and Russian President Vladimir Putin as soon as possible.
There are many options that are being discussed by our national security team right now with both parties.
The comments come a day after President Trump met with Zelenskyy and key European allies at the White House and then spoke to Putin by phone. In a hot mic moment, speaking to French President Emmanuel Macron, President Trump seemed to suggest he holds some sway with Putin when it comes to ending the war.
I think he wants to make a deal for me. You understand that, as crazy as it sounds?
Following Monday's meetings, President Trump promised the U.S. will help provide security guarantees to protect Ukraine from future Russian invasions, though the White House didn't provide specifics other than to say it will not include boots on the ground.
It could be in the form of an advisory relationship.
Lieutenant General H.R. McMaster served as National Security Advisor in the first Trump administration.
It could be within the region itself, a reinforcement of air defense capabilities, U.S. manned around Ukraine, which could shoot down a lot of these missiles and drones.
A key issue that needs to be resolved: what should happen to the 20% of Ukrainian territory that is currently controlled by Russian forces? In an interview this morning, President Trump said Zelenskyy has to show some flexibility.
NATO Secretary General said that territory was not part of the discussions that happened at the White House on Monday, and said President Trump insisted that Zelenskyy and Putin have a face-to-face to discuss that on their own. Alan?
All right, Taurean, thank you.